Yeah, welcome back, kings and queens. Welcome back, welcome back. Right back at it. We're going to the mirror case to see if there's any sense, but we know if it's valid. We understand problems. And guess what? Ratha still maintaining his same demeanor, right, of being just ruthless towards the defense. Today, what he did was so exceptionally ruthless. He decided all these things that were like all the thing that was giving us a problem since December. The statement of Kwaweni that Baloi failed to prove, right? He decided, no, I'm going to let him today read it. But before we go to that, I just want to go back to Gwabeni, and I want to commend Gwabeni. At least today he picked up his socks. Today was kind of better. It was much more better than yesterday, because yesterday he was losing many points, and I think he won even more when Baloi was trying to quiz him on this statement that Baloi, in fact, was fraudulently reading because of Rat. And now, I just want to go into the statements of the accused, right, who are claimed to have confessed voluntarily. I just want to go over a few things. Like, we'll go back to, we'll watch a little snippet of the video, and we will see that moment when Ratha is just exploding onto the arena and confusing Munisi, not even giving Munisi a chance to articulate himself, driving Munisi to a point where he's saying things like, what did he say? Which statement? Which statement did he write? Like, before Munisi could even like press him for that answer so that he could eventually say, oh, he wrote a statement. Oh, I thought it was written by Guinea. Like, things like that. Some sneaky type of, justice. Now, the statements. I want to look at the confessions, actually. The confession that Baloi was reading, quizzing Sfiso Gwabeni on today, right? I just want you to get the logic. Like, just try to derive logic from things that could be happening there. This policeman is sitting on the table with a witness or a suspect who is willing to confess. Willingly, like this guy is willing to confess, there are no problems, as the cops claim. Now, there comes a moment when, in a statement, that guy says, we went to a car. We went to a car and then we drove away. The cops, are you telling me that the cop is not curious to find out where were you parked, and then how many meters did you run, or like for how many minutes did you run from the house? In relation to the house, where were you parked? In the street, like, just to understand some of the finer details. This guy is here with you, telling you the truth. He's honest with you. This is what you are claiming, right? But no, the cops decided to just let important issues to slip away. We went to the hostel. And then he never wants to understand the nitty-gritties. What time did you arrive at the hostel? And then, like, who saw you? Who was at the gate? Things like that. What car were you using? Like, very important things. But anyway, it's fine. The cops never did that. It shows that there was never any logic. This statement was written from a perspective of one person, and they never ever revisited the fact that somebody who's looking at it will see that, no, if I'm a cop and I'm interested in solving this case, and this guy is sitting here and is willing to tell me everything, that means whatever he's telling me here and I need clarity on, I don't understand, and if I tell him to explain more, it will be better for me and for the court, so that they easily understand that, okay, this guy was really willing to give us information. But now the story is just going along without you seeing any interjection from a cop asking him, okay, you say you went to a car, and then where was that car parked? You say you spoke to Kelly Kumar or whatever. And then you say somebody phoned you and told you there's a job to medicines, and you said yes. So, like, you didn't ask them what is the money, how much is the money, and then why are you calling me on things things like that. Then integrities, why are you calling me in on cell phone, on things like that, something like that, right? And then when was the planning done? The cop is not interested. Anyway, guys, let me just go to the video straight up so that we can wrap up this. I don't want to make a long video today. Let's go.
And further be required to answer questions which may incriminate me but if in the opinion of the court I answer all questions frankly and honestly, I will be discharged from prosecution on such charges or any competent verdicts thereon, and that the contents hereof may be utilized in any manner as regarded as admissible as evidence in any trial against me.
I just want to add something there. Like,
once we moved over to Stitch with Apple Pay, it's absolutely insane to see how many people opt for that. And
just listen to what is being said there by Godwin. You can tell that there was no planning done when these things were done. That statement that Balu just read, are you telling me that's a statement that can come from a first time, somebody who's arrested for the first time? Somebody, is this what somebody who is arrested for the first time can say? Like, how did all that information come to his head? I'll be prosecuted for all this information in front of the court of law. How did this guy know all of that? Like Gwabeni, how would he know that? It's his first time being arrested. You see the planning that was done with writing this statement. It just shows you that there's a whole lot of fabrication. Let's go, guys.
Ngisekisa-ke ukuthi istatement lesi senziwa ngaphansi kwawo-ke umthetho lona obizwa ngokuthi-ke u-204 wawo-ke umthetho ngaphansi ko-51 ka-1977. Ngiyaqinisekisa nokuthi-ke futhi ngatshelwa ukuthi-ke istatement lesi singathi-ke sibe nemininingwane-ke.
Wait, sorry. How did Gwabeni know of the law of 1967? Like, to even quote it in his own statement, whatever. Like, how did he know that? Even Balwe and Nisi and Ramusepil are shaking their heads. It's just telling. For a first-time arrestee to be quoting laws like that.
Engathi-ke ihlanganise noma-ke ifake nami kumacala ahlukile. Nokuthi-ke ngingabizwa-ke nanjengofakazi wombuso, nokuthi futhi kulindeleke kumina ukuthi ngiphenduleke imibuzo engathi ingihlanganise necala, nokuthi uma futhi-ke inkantolo ithola ukuthi-ke imibuzo ngiyiphendula yonke ngeqiniso, ngizothi-ke ngidedelweke noma ngikhishwe noma-ke ngingashushiswa nguwona umbuso charges kumacala lawo-ke abathi abasolwa bawathweswe, nokuthi-ke lokhu okubhaliwe-ke lana kusona istatement lesi kungasetshenziswa nangayiphi-ke indlela uma kutholakala ukuthi-ke kuyamukeleka nanjengobufakazi.
Paragraph 5. The facts contained herein are within my personal knowledge unless otherwise stated and are both true and correct.
Okubhaliwe-ke lana-ke engikwaziyo noma-ke into engiyaziyo-ke mina enginolwazi lwayo.
In the last weekend of October 2014, at about 1500 hours, I was driving my bicycle.
There's something that has been read to this, from the statement, which has got to do with Section 204 and the mess that is written there. This witness is not even afforded the opportunity to comment on whether or not it is him who wrote the thing in that statement. But the state
Which thing did he write?
Excuse me?
Which thing did he write?
That which the state has just read now, which
I
has
thought
been
that was written by
interpreted, the
Gininda.
state has not been.
I thought that was written by Gininda. So you're saying it was written by him. He says he doesn't know that statement.
No,
Doesn't
but
know
what,
it.
no, my lord.
What are you saying?
I am saying
Just listen to the ambush, guys. How fair is that? Like, coming from a judge who's supposed to be like Lorenzo, you're right. That court is a crime scene. Hey, I nearly forgot. Thank you for all the people who are in the live. Thank you for those who are gonna be watching the live. Please like the live, guys, and then subscribe if you're not. Notification bell, you know the drama. Now, listen to how he tackles this issue, Ratha. I think he's doing this on purpose. He knows that he has to twist Mrs. hand to a corner so much that he purports Mrs. said. Now, Kwabeni wrote the statement. When initially he said, Gininda wrote the statement. Like, this is some sneaky shit. This is like really, really sneaky shit. Really, really. And you know, the most amazing part about all of this is Baloyi and Ratha, they are not having any shame doing this disgusting stuff on national TV. On national, on a national, it's a national TV, national channels platform, right? They're doing this like everybody's watching. No shame. That's the most spectacular part of it all.
Yes.
Let's continue.
I am saying
Yes.
the state says
Yes.
what is written in the statement
Yes.
comes from this witness, which was written
Okay,
by
fine.
Gininda.
Mr. You know what you must do? Otherwise, we're going to waste time. Just read that whole statement from paragraph 1 right up to the end, if there is a statement like that. Okay? So that it's on record. So that if this case goes anywhere else, people know what was happening.
Now just listen to that. Just even Mrs. is surprised. You know, and that's another thing now that I'm wondering about, like, why are they not objecting aggressively? Or maybe they have a plan to do it in a smarter way when they close the case or before they close the case. I don't know. We'll see. But I feel like the aggression that should have come from them, with Judge Ratha being so hostile, they should have come up with guns blazing and called that guy to order. I mean, this is the statement that brought us here. Baloyi failed to prove it. Now Judge Ratha decided, no, I'm going to use other ways for this statement to be read in court. Nobody owned the statement, but it's fine. Let's read it. That's the mentality from the judge. Wow, man.
Just read, because he says that's not his statement.
Yes.
Am I correct, sir?
angithi usho kanjalo ukuthi akusona esakho statement lesi.
Yeah, and you don't know it. Angithi.
Awusazi. I don't
Right.
know it.
So he doesn't know it. It's not a statement, but you have declared that there is a dispute about the origin of this statement. So what you must do is put the contents of this statement, the whole contents of this statement, on record. And thereafter, you can go line by line to find out if he recognizes whatever in that statement. Okay?
Umehlulo luthi akwenzeke kanjena-ke umshushisi uzosifunda-ke sonke-ke ukuthi-ke konke nje kube khona-ke kwi-record lokho okubhaliwe lana emuva kwalokho-ke ube
So maybe actually starts right from the initial, where there's a heading. You say there's a heading.
Yes.
It's a statement in terms of 204, right?
Yeah.
Across the board, okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I think I'm cool with that. Now, you can see what's going on, right? You can see what's going on. The judges decided, no, I'm just going to do my thing. I don't care what none of you are saying. This statement gave me a program the whole of, like, the holidays of December. So I'm just going to solve it by, let them read it. Anyway, guys, like the unfairness is just being conducted straight up in front of our eyes. And all of those thunderheads who are following the states, it's fine, do it. Be a robot, like, it's fine, it's on you. Anyway, guys, thank you for popping in. This was going to be a short broadcast just to touch on those things that I want to show. We know that Balu is going to drag this. He might put this guy on a stand for 2 weeks. Then we have to bear that. Anyway, guys, thank you for popping in. Thank you for checking this out. Until the next one.